Good evening. It's been a winter many haven't seen in a few years. Plenty of snow mixed with the warming and cooling temperatures have made highways in northeastern Alberta treacherous. As Clayton Brown reports, Highway 881 near Lac La Biche has been one of the worst, and RCMP are pleading with drivers to slow down.
It's only February, yet the collision and fatality numbers on Highway 881 are already halfway to the numbers seen in all of 2012.
In 2012, we had a total of 64 collisions on Highway 881 and 3 fatal collisions on Highway 881. So far this year, from January 1st till now of 2013, we've had a total of 37 collisions and 2 fatalities.
The conditions on the highway have been less than favorable this year, but RCMP say the biggest cause for the collisions is speed, and many drivers agree.
We're out here with, these are 300 and some thousand pounds, and they just blow by us like we're standing still, and it's how people get killed on these highways.
When you can't stand up on the highway and you're going 60 kilometers an hour and some guy passes you doing 120, well, that's the biggest problem, eh? You know, people have no common sense.
I had a vehicle doing 130 kilometers an hour passing 4 vehicles and approaching a curve. There's black ice out on the highway and we were responding to 2 collisions.
The number of collisions and fatalities on 881 already this year may be mind-boggling, but RCMP say what's even scarier is the numbers could have been a lot higher.
We attended 70 collisions in 8 hours one day, and we can tell you that those collisions, vehicles that entered the ditch, we got the people out and we ended up leaving the vehicles because it was going call to call to call.
The 70 collisions were not totaled in their numbers. RCMP say they don't believe work to the highway is the answer. They just want drivers to slow down. In Lac La Biche, Clayton Brown, Newcap News.
Earlier this week, Alison Redford announced that her cabinet is changing, and today new cabinet ministers were sworn in, including MLA for Vermilion Lloydminster Richard Starke. Richard Starke will now take over the role of Minister of Tourism, Parks and Recreation. He says he has several priorities for his new position.
Certainly increasing tourist traffic, both within the province from visits from Albertans, but also increasing the profile of Alberta as a tourist destination for folks from around Canada, North America, and around the world.
Now, the other change is Deputy Premier Thomas Lukaszuk will assume responsibilities as Minister of Enterprise and Advanced Education. Lloydminster's economy may be booming, but it is experiencing a labor shortage. Many employers are now looking and recruiting abroad, specifically in Ireland and the UK, to fix this problem. Anna Stanislaw explains.
Oakley Mechanical is just one of several companies that have started recruiting workers from Ireland.
The workforce is tough to find mechanics in this area. All the other businesses in the area struggle to keep mechanics and find mechanics.
The unemployment rate in Ireland is the 4th highest in Europe at 14%. Many say it's also easier to recruit from the country as the language, culture and environment are similar to Lloydminster. JB is originally from Zimbabwe and was living in Ireland for 7 years and working 2 jobs before coming to the border city.
To get a decent income, you need to do 2 jobs. So I used to, when I'm not doing mechanics, and then I used to drive the bus as well.
Cunningham says the recruitment process was not difficult and has recruited 2 people so far.
The Saskatchewan immigration program helped us out widely with that. They had sent emails prior to us going to Ireland. They were hands-on when we were there at the booth in the expos.
Plans to go back to Ireland are in the future, but as of now, there is a rise of applicants from the 2 provinces.
We've gotten lucky and got a few local resumes from within a couple 100-mile radius, Calgary, Lloydminster. So I'd like to give our local guys a shot before I make another trip.
Anna Stanislaw, Newcap News.
Carnival celebrations continue to take place here in the border city. Rendell Park Elementary School was in the winter spirit today, celebrating not only the French culture, but all things Canadian.
A beautiful day to take in a horse-drawn wagon ride. Rendell Park's playground was a winter wonderland as Carnival celebrations took over.
We have 2 horse-drawn wagons that go through the neighborhoods. We also have a dog sled here that's taking some of the kids around. We have snowshoeing, we have curling, we've got some eating events, a hot chocolate latte, which is toffee.
While Carnival is about marking the French culture, all aspects of Canadiana is honored here. One of the biggest draws was the dog sled ride, a first for many of the students.
What was the best part about it?
I don't know, just went real fast.
What was your favorite part?
They went really fast.
There were many sports kids could take part in, from schlocky to curling.
So far, I like the curling.
What is it about curling that you like so much?
I just like being on ice.
There were plenty of activities that kept the students entertained and well fed, like the traditional laitière.
It's syrup, which you pour on snow, and you stick a popsicle stick in it, and it freezes onto your stick and you roll it up.
And of course, you can't celebrate Carnival without its official mascot, Bonhomme.
Are you happy to see all these kids out here celebrating French culture?